Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. My name is Danielle, and I need money. Figure collecting is a very expensive hobby, more so now that my income has decreased, figure prices have increased, and DHL has been the only shipping option available to Canada for a while now, which is where I reside. So those DHL shipping prices and customs have very much taken a toll on my savings. And it does not help that in terms of figure pre-orders, mine are not spread out at all. Not including the one Nendroid doll that I have on pre-order for September, which I should get my invoice for soon. I have 21 figures pre-ordered, and 12 of those, yes, half of them, come out in November, December, January. And they're not even like cheap figures either. I've gone and done a pre-order Cull as much as possible, and I do have a couple that I'm like, okay, fine, if I'm really forced to, I'm gonna cancel those too, but I really want to try not to. Like the Shuden Doji figure from, I can't remember, that one if I really have to, I guess I'll cancel her, but I really don't want to. Same with the Gojo figure, the monochrome one from eStream. I'm like, I'd really like to get that one, but so in preparation, in the chance that none of these get delayed, which I'm really hoping they get delayed, I am going to be a little more proactive in selling the figures and merchandise that I already have. So that means actually creating listings for figures and merch that I've just been too lazy to create listings for, as well as, of course, going through my collection and, getting rid of all of the stuff that I'm like good without from now on. So of course, disclaimer, with the figure collecting community, the fun of it is that we all approach figure collecting differently. We all have different priorities and ways that we enjoy collecting, and so the way that I enjoy collecting might not be the way that you enjoy collecting. It's fun to have that more personalized. So this isn't like you're allowed to like the things that I'm not going to be keeping. It's just that I'm happy to move on from them. And speaking of what I'm gonna move on from, a lot of the things that I'm showing in this video, I've decided beforehand that I'm getting rid of. These are expensive things, and I do take a lot of time to consider, am I okay without this? Am I okay with it? Type of thing. Anyways, and speaking of what I'm letting go and how I decide what to let go of, I do have some guidelines that I follow. There's the first two that I talked about in my first video doing this, which are the questions that I ask are, am I okay if I don't have this in my collection? As well as, would I buy this again? But I do have two more guidelines, which are, do I think that somebody else could appreciate this more than me? And to give it up, Danielle, you need the money. So yeah, those are my 4 guidelines now for this video, and we can get started with first this area. There's a couple of things. So I always forget about these, which is why I have them right here on my bookshelf behind me. But if some of you guys remember, in one of my hauls a while back, I did get these Onmyoji acrylic stands, and I don't like them. They're kind of small, and I'm not a big fan of the characters. I mean, I like them actually, but it's more like I've had them for a while now and I haven't yet put them up. Like, they've just been sitting around for so long now, and I'm like, you know what? At least somebody will be able to pick if they want this or not. I was hoping to get Otakimaru? Yeah, I was hoping to get Otakimaru when I was getting these blind bags, and instead I got Shindoji, I believe, and Tamamoe or something like that. So yeah, don't want these. These are gonna be going. Then we can move, can you see this? Move this calendar. Oh, you can't really see it. All right, so I just moved you guys in a little bit closer so that you could see these Nendroids here, because the first thing we're gonna do is cull the Nendroids. Because I've got quite a few that I'm okay without from now on. I'm gonna be keeping Kita. I really like Kita. I also really like this Oikawa Nendroid with him in his school uniform. I think it's very cute. It's kind of blurry, sorry. But Yu Nishinoya, I'm good without him. I wouldn't buy him again. someone else will definitely be able to appreciate this more. In terms of like my favorite characters from Haikyuu, if I start going down the list, there's a lot of characters before I get to Nishinoya's. Not that I dislike him as much as it's just like, I don't like him that much. So he's gonna be going, which frees me some space, which is good because I didn't have space to add my last Noragami volume, so now I do, which is nice. But I'm not gonna do that now because I'm too lazy, so that's just going there. And then, I do apologize, I didn't really do proper lighting setup or anything like that, so the lighting is gonna vary. Also, you know, my microphone is attached to my camera, so that's gonna vary as well as I move my camera around, but I'll try to my best to fix it in post. But anyways, we have a lot more Nendoroids to look over. I will be doing a you know, unboxing video where I unbox all of my Nendoroids. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Before I do that, it makes most sense to let go of the Nendoroids that I don't want so I don't have to unbox those. Big brain moves. So, oh, you can't really see anything. That's fine, right? Okay. Same with Toge and Yuta. We're not getting rid of either of those. I'm happy to keep my 3 Jujutsu Kaisen Nendoroids. I did cancel Nanami's though. So that was one of the ones that I canceled. Because I was good without him. Like if I cancel a figure, it's kind of like, you know what? I'm fine without it. So in terms of the other ones here, we have Otakimaru. As much as I'm not like huge into Onmyoji the way I used to be, because I just get like really obsessed with stuff, like really obsessed with them for like short periods of time. And sometimes that extends, but sometimes it doesn't. And so Onmyoji was one of those things. I'm no longer super obsessed with it. I actually already canceled his figure because the base was gonna be way too big. And I love those figures, but I'm a huge fan of shading, and they have color variation, but they don't have shading. And so I was like, you know what, the base is too big. He's super expensive. The shipping is super expensive, especially with DHL shipping. And so I'm good without him, but I do still have his Nendoroid, so that's really nice. Yeah, then I have Osamu and Atsumu in here. And then the last one that I'm talking about, which is gonna be going, is actually my Power Nendoroid. She's super cute, but she definitely falls into the last two would I buy her again? No. Am I okay if she's on my collection? Yes. And I do think that somebody else would be able to appreciate her more than me. I'm not a huge fan of, like, I like her. Not enough that I need her Nendoroid, so she's gonna go. Very cutie pie over here. That's that. Well, it's not that. I still have all of these Nendoroids, and this is a bigger change. So, because up here we have majority of my Haikyuu Nendoroids, and I'm not going to be keeping all of these. If you haven't figured it out yet, no, I am not collecting all of the Haikyuu Nendoroids anymore, much less duplicates of the same figure, which means, well, I'm keeping Kageyama. I do like Kageyama, but I definitely don't need Oikawa's jersey version, especially since I like his school uniform a lot better. So he's going. Then Sugawara, I'm making a mess. I'm gonna keep him in here. But I will be letting go of Kenma. I like Kenma, but not that much. And I feel like Kenma fans, I like really big Kenma fans, so definitely someone else will appreciate this more than me. So Kenma's going. And then this is a bit harder to do because I do really like Kuro, but this very much falls into the category of like, Danielle, you need the money, like let him go. And I'm fine without him. A part of me just thinks like there's the slightest chance that they will give him a school uniform. And if he ever gets a school uniform Nendoroid, then I will get the Kuro Nendoroid. So he's gone. There we go. And then also because I got Kenma from Good Smile Company, I do have his bonus little thing. So that's gonna be going as well. And that's 5 Nendoroids gone. That's not bad. I feel like that's a good start. And then we'll come back to the details later. For now, I wanna take not a break, but for now I'm gonna do some of the keychains and stuff like that. I also have, I'm gonna go through my clear files, but for that I'm gonna turn the camera down. So just getting a quick look at my clear files, because there's a couple that I think I'm good without. I don't know, there's something I'm on the fence about. So by the way, like the way I'm doing this with my microphone, I can't even tell you how like sketcy this is right now. So, you know, you can get a look at like the ones that I have. Obviously I want to keep all of these ones. No, I like Vocaloid, so I have an excuse to keep that. This is why I'm so bad at this. Okay, here, I want to keep this hollow one, but I don't need this one here. She's cute, but I didn't even like this show at all, and I honestly don't really care for like waifus or whatever, so that's gone. No, I like the design of those. I don't know, I was kind of debating these because I'm not super attached to them, but this is what I like about clear files is even if I'm not super attached to it, I'm like, I'm gonna keep it anyway. So I'm so bad at getting rid of clear files. These are so cool. I love these. I kind of want to get rid of these like on Myoji ones because they're beautiful, but I'm like, they're kind of annoying to store, but they're so pretty, so I'm gonna keep them. And then these are 2 new clear files that I got. I showed them in my last haul that's never coming out, so there you go, just in case you're wondering. And I think that's good with clear files. I think, oh, you know what I want to do? This, because I've got quite a lot of stuff in here. So like, what I'm thinking is, I have like a billion of these Tom ones, where I've got like a lot of duplicates. As you can see, like I've got a duplicate of this. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these out, and then if anyone buys anything from me, I'll just give them like a Tom duplicate. And then that way I can just like reduce how much of these that I have. Because I also just like have a little section on my collection. Oh my god, I have so many of these. I do have a little section on my page that's just like pay shipping or add it on to whatever you're getting. And it'll be free. Because sometimes I'm like, why would anyone pay for that? So yeah, and then I guess if I still have trouble selling that stuff, maybe we'll just have to like donate it or whatever. Selling it, giving it away for free. Oh, my Honey Rokuromo stuff. Oh, this stuff is so good. I'm taking so long to do my collection videos, so you never get to see this, but love it. I'm just like showing. I'm not getting rid of any of this stuff. This is what I got, in case you're curious. It's from my collection haul, again, from my last video that it's never coming out. Anyways, yeah, I changed my mind. I don't want to like guarantee that everyone's gonna get one of these because I have less than I thought I did, but if anyone just like is buying anything from me and you're like, do you still have one of these available? I will give it, or maybe the first 4 people that buy something. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. We'll figure it out later. Anyways, those are all gone. And then we got a bunch of keychains. This is actually really easy to do and to figure out because I did actually set up a wall grid that I really enjoy, and I have a lot of my keychains on that. And obviously the ones that I prioritized putting up there, I care a lot about, so, you know. It's pretty easy to decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep here, which is basically I want to keep almost literally nothing here. Yeah, like I got a lot of these, and like these are so cute. They really are, but I never put them up. And this is why I need the last 2 guidelines, is I'm like, well, somebody else might be able to appreciate this more. Oh my god, I just realized she's red and pink on this side and then brown on the other. How did I not notice this before? That is so cute. You know what, like, somebody else can appreciate this more than I can, right? I also have all these like Jujutsu Kaisen ones. Oh no, not this. This is just like a pin or whatever. Let's go. Yeah, so we also have like this pin, this, like, I just like have all of these guys and they're so cute. They really are, but like, I never took them out of the package. I'm not like such a big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen anymore that I'm like desperate to get these. So yeah, like those are all, I'm gonna put those all up for sale. Oh, I have Yuji as well, as you can see. This Halloween girly is cute, but I don't know who she is, and it's pretty big, and it's just like, you know what, like she never went up. So this stuff. I also have these three. They're very tempting to keep, honestly. Like at one point I thought I was gonna keep them, but give it up, Danielle, you need the money, so that's going. I do have the other, whatever they're called, something. I do have those all up on my wall grid, and I like the way they look, even though I don't really care for Demon Slayer anymore. So for now, until something replaces them, I'm gonna keep those up. But this is the only one that I didn't put up, so he's gone and she's gone. I also have this whole thing of like, this used to hang up in my room. They're all like little flowers, and it's very, very cute, but unfortunately Shinobu's did break a little bit, so obviously that'll be given for free. I don't know how I'm gonna like but yeah, I don't know. I guess the thing is, like, I have to put everything that's so cheap because no one buys it. Honestly, I've had so much of my merch. I've had so much of my merch up for so long now, and literally no one buys it, so it just ends up like becoming nothing until the point where it's like, if no one gets it, like, it's just going. It's just, I'm just gonna donate it or something, because what else do I have? It's just sitting there. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you my brother's room where I have it all stored. It is a mess right now. This is going, like, he just, you know, so literally the only thing of all of this that I'm keeping is this Snow Miku keychain. That's the only thing. So that's all of my keychains. And then we have this stuff to look through. Let me just set up my camera. Okay, what don't I need? I don't need this girly. This is cute, but I don't need it, so this is gonna go. I'm finally giving up this dude. Cleaning Levi, he's cute, but I literally never put him up. This is stuff from my convention, again from the failed video that's never going up. Leave me alone. It's just my dad, I'm not that popular. This can go, this can be just like a little freebie or something like that. I don't need it. These three are gonna go. You are gonna see why I'm getting rid of so much Fruits Basket stuff when we get to my manga shelf, but yeah, those three can go. We don't need them. I would like let go of stuff like this, but literally, like, who's gonna take this? I don't even have the little stand where he stands on, so there's no point. And then I think that's that for this. Also, again, I apologize for the audio. All right, please forgive the terrible angle. This is as high as my tripod goes. So we are not gonna be looking at much on my manga shelf. So this is my little bit of a mess. I needed some extra space to put this stuff. I don't know, can someone tell me how you like display and, you know, show your Shikishi boards? Because I don't know where to put them. So yeah, also read Jeanette McCurdy's book. I'm glad my mom died. It was a really great book. So now I'm actually gonna have space to, my dog wants to come in. Well, you better stay in. Okay. So yeah, so now I'm gonna have actually space to display that book, to put it on the shelf, because right now every inch of this is taken up. But yeah, this is gonna surprise some people, I imagine, and it's that this shelf is getting almost completely scrapped. I know I've made a huge deal about really liking fruits baskets. About, like, you know, I don't know if you know how difficult it was for me to get all of, especially the single volumes of this. I mean, it was still pretty expensive to get all of these Ultimate Editions, but these single volumes, I literally bought another set of Fruits Baskets like manga. After I had everything but volume 23, I bought another set of Fruits Baskets manga. And the intention was that I was going to sell the rest and just keep 23 right here. But I never put the rest up for sale. They're just still sitting there. They're not in great condition. That's the reason why the set was pretty cheap. 23 was in pretty good condition though, thank God. But yeah, so I went to a lot of trouble to get this shelf. And I do actually really like the way it looks. In fact, okay, well basically, I usually reread manga every 1.5 to 2 years. And the last time that I went to go reread Fruits Baskets, I was even more excited because I had all of the volumes physically for the first time, and I was going to get to read volumes 3 and 4 of Fruits Baskets Another, and that was going to completely finish off the series for the first time ever for me. So it was, in theory, an exciting time. However, I chose to do it during a time where I was particularly unstable, and then the day I finished up Fruits Baskets, long story short, I finished it up, and then almost immediately, like 15 minutes after, as I was thinking about the series, something in me just kind of broke. I had a very scary breakdown, something that I would genuinely describe as, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I honestly don't want to talk about it. Like, so, basically, Fruits Baskets is forever connected to that breakdown, and it's forever tainted by it. It's something that I want to avoid. It's something that I definitely won't be reading the series anymore. It'll always have a very special place in my heart. Don't get me wrong. Like, it'll always have that place. But for the future, I'm going to be just like. Yeah, so, sorry, brain froze for a second there. Yeah, so for the future, it's not going to be something that I interact with as much. I definitely won't be getting more merch. I'm not reducing how much merch I have, like, completely. I'm still going to be keeping the collector's editions, and also I am going to be getting the last volume of Fruits Baskets Another, so I'll have that whole thing, and, you know, I'm going to keep keeping, like, the figures, and I'm still not ready to let go of these little clears, these acrylic stands. I still think they're really cute. So this isn't like a complete purge of Fruits Basket stuff as much as it's like, I no longer need there to be a whole shelf dedicated to it. And I no longer am like obsessed with it. It's like just a series that is forever tainted by stuff that happened. Unfortunately, this isn't even the first time this has happened. Trust me, I know. It'll never not be associated with that day. So, rip Fruits Baskets and rip, actually Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's crazy. But, oh, I'm keeping this. Like, I'm gonna keep some of this stuff. It's just like reducing how much of it is in my life. That's it. So, yeah, all of this is going, plus I can finally put up for sale the other stuff. And yes, I know for a fact I will be losing money on all of this manga. To be fair, I know I'm losing money on all of everything. I will never make back the money I spent on figures and merchandise. A, because I'm going to be keeping the majority of it, hopefully, for the rest of my life. But B, because I'll never make back what I spent on shipping and customs. I'll never make back, it's just like, the value reduces so much. Again, the way I'm selling things means that a lot of the times people don't even buy stuff. So there's so much stuff that I'll never make, like, I'm probably just going to have to donate. So I've already, like, I'm fine with it. I'll never make it back. That's fine. The point of this is to make a little bit of it back. I won't be making back more, and I won't be making it back how much I spent, but the point is, that money I spent is gone. Hopefully, I'll make back, I'll make a little bit of money from this, so that's what we're hoping for. I'll make back enough that I can be a little more secure going forward with my pre-orders. That is the goal of this video, so, yeah. And that's that. We can get to the figures now. Okay, so I figured since the tripod's already this high, we might as well start with this shelf here because while I do very much love the shelf that you can't see as I'm realizing that there's a huge reflection. Wait. There we go. Okay, so Well, I do really love this shelf for a multitude of reasons. One of my favorite figures that I own is on this shelf. Hint, hint. Great. Sorry, my dog wants to leave now. Cool. So, anyways, well, I do really love this shelf. One thing on this shelf is this Figma of, oh my god, I don't even want to like touch it. It's so fragile. Of Lan's Writer, and I had this in her box for so long. Literally shaking right now. Don't ask me why. Yeah, I had her in her box for a long time, and I just never knew if I wanted to keep her or not. And I just finally got to the point where I was like, I won't know until I open her up. Like, I just really won't know. And so I did open her up. I found a place where she works really well too. And then I was like, yeah, I still don't really want as much as like, if I'm gonna have a Figma, I would want to have this one. I don't really need a Figma, so I get the appeal of them. I think it's fun to be able to manipulate them. However, I don't need to manipulate my figures. I'm happy for them to be like static. So I think somebody who appreciates Figmas will really love her, especially because I do have the bonus thingy that's like much cuter. So she's gonna go. Hi, another awkward angle, because why not? So the next thing that we're gonna be looking at is not this shelf here. I love this shelf and everything on it. But this shelf down here, where I also love it and everything on it. Oh, I should put up the... It didn't really work. Okay. Yeah, I also love this shelf and everything on it. However, it's time that I give up some of these Taito Miku prize figures to somebody who can appreciate them more. Also, I need the money, so I'm not getting rid of everything here. So what I'm going to be letting go of is the second season autumn version of Miku. She's super cute. Really love this figure, and it's almost Halloween time. I gotta stop looking at her. Don't let me look at her. I'm actually not even gonna look at these. Like, this actually hurts to do. Then we have the birthday Miku, the anniversary Miku, who's super adorable. She can go. Also, oh my god, I don't think I can do it. Okay, I have to keep the autumn version. I do have to keep the autumn version. I gotta keep her. Sorry. Well, she's staying. But I will be letting go of the spring version, the second season spring version, Taito Miku, because she's still very cute, and I think I can let her go. I just can't. I love Halloween too much. It's so cute. So, but then I'm also going to be letting go of this little Rin acrylic stand. I'm not huge on acrylic stands. I only really am happy to have them if it's like, I just love the acrylic stand so much, and there's been a lot of times where I just got them just cause. But mainly, I don't like it when they're very small. I see the appeal of small acrylic stands, but I'm fine. I'd rather them be a little bit bigger. Oh my god, I'm getting one in that's like of Len, and it's literally a 1/7 scale acrylic stand, and I'm so excited. That's coming with my Nendroid doll that I'm also excited about. And yeah, so I'm keeping Autumn, which was not planned. I was planning to give her away. And we're also keeping the spring one, because I really love this spring, Sakura Miku. Gotta cover my face. Hopefully this looks better. I won't know until I start editing how bad this looks. Yeah, not only is she like the first figure that I bought after I came back from Japan and started figure collecting, I think she's the first one that I got as well. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But yeah, of the Sakura Mikus, she is my favorite. I'm definitely biased here, but she is my favorite. And again, she's one of my first figures, and I really love her, and I don't ever want to get rid of her, or at least thinking about it now. So yeah, we're gonna be keeping Miss Sakura Miku over here. She got a lot of sentimentality. And we're keeping Autumn, because I just got to. And also we're keeping this Nendroid of Miku. The little racing Nendroid. She's super cute. I don't have a lot of Miku Nendroids. I won't actively be getting any from now on either. So she's like my little one. I'm happy if I had, like, this is the one that I got, but yeah, so that's 2 figures out. It was supposed to be 3, my bad. Okay, hello. By the way, did you see my nails? I did these because I asked on Twitter, I was like, hey, how should I do my nails? And we got the recommendation of Halloween and lilac, and I was like, I can do that. So I did Halloween lilac nails of little ghosts. And so thank you very much for the suggestions. And then on this hand, I just did dots because it had taken me many hours to just like, hello. It had taken me a while to do this hand and like buff and make everything look nice and whatever. And by the time I got to this hand, I was like too tired to try. I mean, by the time I got to my pinky, I was too tired to try. So much less using my non-dominant hand on this one. So I was like, you know what? Dots it is. Okay, getting to these 2 shelves here because we got a lot to look over. Can I zoom out? No, this is it. So, hi guys. Why do I feel like we're on a sleepover? Okay, so we got these 2 shelves last for figure-wise. Yeah, so these 2 are the last ones that we're looking at. Down here, I'm not picking her up. I'm not doing it. I'll just have to add B-roll or something. We do have the Jean Bart dress version by Wayne. I don't know who did this actually. And you know what? There was the whole thing about me just being disappointed with how she turned out. I actually found that my quality control issues weren't as bad as they could have been. But they're still not great, to be honest. And I heard that some people got her and like she was completely fine. So I think it was just, yeah, quality control and whatever. So mainly, more than anything, it's just that like her base is very large and circular. And I'm not really super obsessed with getting beautiful women with evening wear and guns anymore. So like, I'm good. I think somebody else will be able to appreciate her more than me. And I feel like as well, if I had a smaller collection and I didn't have to worry about space or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, she's really cool. But because I have a bigger collection and a lot more stuff that I just like a lot more, you know, she's gonna go. I don't have to pick her up again. I guess I'll just like take out all her glasses beforehand so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, and then we have up here, we actually have 3, except we're not getting rid of Kageyama over there. So first of all, okay, you know what? The 2 on this shelf, both are categorized as I think somebody else is just gonna appreciate them more than I can. Like I do really like these figures, but more than anything, I find I just get them out of the way. Like I never find somewhere where I just display them and I never have an idea as to like a theme that they could go with. They're always just moved around my room for as long as I've had them. I'm getting them out of the way. And I realized I was like, okay, so as much as I like them, I gotta realize that they're not like my prime figures. And you know, if that's the case, give it up, Danielle. You need the money, you know? So the ones I'm talking about here is the Good Smell I think this is my only Good Smell Company figure, not including like Nendroids and stuff. I wonder if that's true. Anyways, we have the Good Smell Company Monogatari figure, this girly over here, which is not focusing. There we go. She's this girly over here. Give up. And she's super cute. I really like her. I love her style of figure. She's adorable. But again, I just keep on like moving her out of the way and it's like, it's time to go, you know? It's time to go. And more than anything, I do think somebody else will appreciate her a lot more than me, especially since I don't watch or have never interacted with Monogatari at all other than this figure. So she does have this table which displays on her, which is cool. Good for her. I'm happy for her. But her base is the stupidest thing ever. It's this like large oval so that you can also fit a chair. And it's like, it takes up so much space when literally, well, it's all very well done. It all looks really nice. It's just like so useless. Like, maybe it's just like a reference to Monogatari or something like that. Like, I don't understand why you need her base to be like that. Like, she would look so much better if she was just, I don't know, more focused on her. Anyways, her chair is broken, so definitely she's gonna be sold at a discount. But to anyone that buys her, good on you for getting her at a discount. if you do buy her, if she does go, I don't know. I can't guarantee anything. But anyway, I would just recommend you don't display her with her giant oval and chair anyways. If anything, only the table. And if anything, just she can just like sit. And she's so cute like that. So like, why not just do that instead? Honestly, stupid base anyways. Luckily the figure is still in good condition, but whatever. So she's going. And then as well, I've always been very proud of this Simca figure. She's always been a, you know, source of pride and joy for me. Cause she's just so cool, and I got her an Ami Ami one day, and I really love her, and she's really cool. And she always just gets moved around my room because I can't find a place to put her. And finally, you know, it's the last two guidelines that really have gotten me this time, which is like, I really think somebody else who actually knows Simca is going to be able to appreciate this more, especially because it's really, like, you can't find this figure. You literally can't find her. I don't even know what to sell her as because she's not available anywhere. Yeah, so I think giving somebody the ability to actually buy this figure when she's not available anywhere ever is much better, and it's like time to move on. It's someone else will appreciate her. I need the money, so like, yeah. She's going to be going. And that's that for the figures. I'm gonna go quickly take you, well, I'm gonna use my phone because I don't have a stabilizer for my camera, and so it's just gonna be a lot more stable if I use my phone, to show you my brother's room where I have all of the other stuff. It's a mess right now too, it's so bad. So be right back. Okay. All right, so this is my brother's, this is his old room. He's moved out now, obviously. I don't think I would force him to live in something like that. So it's a mess because I sometimes have to go through this and then I get too lazy to clean it up. So it becomes a very big mess. First thing we have is her base here. You can see how this is the chair. It's broken. And look at this giant oval, literally the size of my hand. It's so stupid. Just display her without it. I'm just, like, I don't know what to do. This is like how do I stuff like this? This is all this stuff. I never even, these little things, I never even put them up for sale. Like, I was just too lazy. And then so I'm gonna have to actually like put these up. You know, going down here, we have these guys still left. This is like all of my Fruits Baskets manga that I never even like sold. So, oh my, you know what, the condition of this isn't as bad as I thought it was. It tends to be like a little bit more yellow and whatever. So all of this has gotta go. So yeah, all of that's gotta go. Stuff like this, I think I'm just gonna like donate this. Like if within like a week of me posting this, if nobody like just adds this onto their cart, I'm just gonna like donate it. Cause what else am I supposed to do? Like, by the way, this is definitely something being sold like for free or whatever, just to add on. Yeah, I just got like so much stuff that I'm keeping this now. Cause I took out some of their boxes. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Speaking of Onmyoji and not keeping stuff anymore, Miss Hikabana over here is someone that I already packed up to be sold with obviously all of her extras and whatever, because I was like, you know what, she's beautiful, but she just takes up so much space. Like she just takes up an entire D12, and I really need to prioritize being able to put multiple figures in a D12. So I decided to let her go, and you know, so Hikabana is actually going as well. She's all packed up already. You can see it like Jean over here. Miss Diva, my Genga and whatever. I'm not looking forward to packing all of this up. What other stuff do I have? No. Just making it more of a mess. Oh yeah, I have all my fairy tale manga. All of these I never put up for sale, so I need to put these guys up for sale. Little trucks and shit. What's in here? Gotta figure it out. Actually, you know what? My mom came home with chocolate. I'm really excited to eat it. So it might seem random, but I've been putting it off while filming this video. It makes me kind of regret filming the video because I could have just been eating chocolate right now. I think... Oh no! I've had an accident. There's something else that I never put up. Just got like a bunch of this stuff. So much stuff. Jesus. Oh, that's where, not all of my boxes are there, but a lot of my B-style boxes are there. Oh, and those are my lights. They're a pretty good deal, which is nice. And which is why you can see that they're not set up and why this video is, yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing was like my card captor Sakura clamp little like picture frames. I'll have to put something in for that. But yeah, so this is my brother's poor sad room at the moment. Whoops. Hi, okay, so I'm literally just editing the video right now and I realized that there's been enough changes to my pre-orders list and my orders list that I might as well just give you a little bit of an update as to what's going on and straight up state, I know I've been like, oh, I have no money, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Let's be honest here. All of this is my fault. I just have really bad spending habits, just terrible spending habits. And you're gonna see, because it just got worse. After I filmed this video complaining about how much I need money because I have pre-orders and whatever, I pre-ordered another figure. I pre-ordered this Android doll. I don't know, I'm in the Halloween mood. I think I influenced myself with that Halloween Miku that I'm just like, yep, I need more Halloween stuff. So yeah, I got her. She's so cute. I'm super excited for her. And she comes out in October. It's my dad again. And then not only that, literally like 30 minutes ago, I gave in and I ended up buying this doll. Like, I have just been looking out for him for so long. I was trying to get his pre-order because they have a discount for the pre-order. I think it's like 35,000 yen or something like that. I don't know what it was, but I missed out on it. And instead, I gave in and I'm paying the 37,000 yen on Ami Ami. I know it says 40 here, but yeah. So, but I don't know. I've just wanted him for so long that I ended up getting, like, this is what I mean. I'm like, you know, honestly, like, I know I've complained a lot. Don't feel bad for me because after I made this video, I still impulsively bought him. So anyways, update, I am going to be canceling Gojo. You know what? I can live without him. He's super cool. I had a cool place for him on my D12, but you gotta hold back somehow. And so Gojo's going. And yeah, so here's a little overview of a little visual, not including this. We have October, then we start November here. Still in November, and I think I'm gonna cancel her as well. I'm gonna hold off a little bit longer because every time I look at her, she's just so cute. This is such a fun figure and I want it so bad, but I just know that like if I have to cancel one, this is gonna be the one. And I'm gonna want to look for her on the aftermarket, but I feel like her aftermarket's not gonna be great. And so anyways, probably gonna be forced to cancel her, but yeah, we're still in November here. This is still November. Now we're finally to December. So all of these are November. Oh, well, October, November, December up here, still December, still there. Then we finally get to January, still there. Like, do you see what I mean? This one I'm not actually keeping, but I am sending her to a friend. So technically, there's that as well. And then we finally, after all of these, get to, what are we? March. After all of that, we get to March here. And then, yeah, so here's the rest of my pre-orders. I started playing Genshin. Oh my god. And I knew I should have avoided it. I knew it. With my addictive personality and impulsive spending, it was, I knew from the start, I was active. Anyways, I'm really into Genshin now, obsessed with playing it, and I really like Author, whatever. I love his design. He's the dude, the guy I picked. What? And I did get him off of Ami Ami. However, I'm so tempted to get him from Crunchyroll. Well, I was planning. I was like, well, if I want to spend a little extra money, I can get him off of Crunchyroll and get his bonus faceplate. However, I definitely have to be a little bit more patient now for that. So we'll see if I ever am able to get him with the bonus faceplate, which I really, really want because it's so cute. Look how cute he is. And I have till April to figure that out. Anyways, we can talk about Genshin at a different time. Sorry. When I get, like I said, I get obsessed with, and I just want to talk about them all the time. So anyways, then we got Radio Eva stuff. And then this is where it gets really bad because like, luckily she's already paid for, thank God. But that's like next month, next year. Ah, Lily is so cute. By the way, I also forgot to mention, okay, fine. We're gonna take one other detour. I forgot to mention it in my last wish list video because I can't believe I forgot this. I really wish that I had like, this is a holy grail for me because I really love Dawn, but obviously I've been talking so much that I need to like get past that. Anyways, this is the last one, but this is where it just gets sad because I did get the Taishukton figure. However, I got him using Superbuy and I paid upfront $600 non-refundable deposit. I paid it out of juice. He's discontinued. Are they still at least gonna release him in China? Or did I just pay $600 for nothing? I can't get that deposit back. So that's the icing on the cake of all of this. Is like, okay, back to the all right, so this is the last update this time, I promise you. But basically, last night I was talking to Gwen and Haley, and we were kind of talking about this whole thing, and I kind of realized that I can definitely be a lot harsher when it comes to letting go of the figures. And so this morning I went through and I purged the ones that I was kind of on the fence about. So merch-wise, I decided to let go of these two Jujutsu Kaisen plushies, as well as this Oikawa acrylic stand. And then figure-wise, I decided to let go of this prize figure of a character from Cull, as well as the Super Sonico China dress version, the Shinobu altar figure, and the Elizabeth Bunny figure that I had. And so yeah, we have the updated full look at everything that I decided to let go of. And then update pre-orders wise, the Shuden Doji and Gojo figures are officially canceled now, and funny thing is, now that that's the case, I'm kind of happy that I did that, and I don't even really care about getting them anymore, which is insane because it took me so long to make this decision. But anyways, they're officially canceled. And with the Taishukton figure, that's a whole update that I tried to explain, and I realized it's going to take like another 5 minutes, and I think this video is already an hour long, so all I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. As well, on my last video, thank you for all of your kind words and comments. I really do like going through the comments. It's so nice. And what you guys said was just like so, it was honestly more than I deserve. Thank you so much. And I really hope that you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.